Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. This is going to be a general reading, so whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. This is going to be an energy healing reading. This reading is to help cleanse, heal, balance your chakras and auras, which will help raise your vibration and frequency, which in turn will help attract and help you experience more positive things in your life, because you can't live a positive life with a negative mind, and everything in life is vibration. Okay, and this was said by Albert Einstein. I hope everyone had a good week and enjoying their weekend so far. Thank you. Thanks once again to all my subscribers, my viewers, my supporters, anyone who have taken the time to watch my readings, watch my spiritual enlightenment videos on the channel. Okay, and I do have a video out, okay, that goes into depth about the birth natal chart, chakras and auras, crystals. So please check them out when you have time. And also, please don't forget to check the description box, okay? That will give you more information about the chakras, about the crystals, which I'm going to be mentioning. And I'll also put the name of all the decks which I'm going to be using for this reading today. So if you're interested in reading for yourself or for others, then and you like the messages that come out, then why not? One just take the time out to just have a look and browse and see what is in the description box, all right, and some other information regarding books which I'd like to recommend. Okay, um, okay. Like now, before I use any of my decks, I'd like to just say a prayer to Archangel Metatron. Okay, to help just keep the vibration and frequency high around this reading. And I'm also going to be using sort of like an affirmation deck as well. Okay, but I just want to say a prayer, and I'm going to be using a prayer from this deck. Is called Angel. Sorry, from this book. All right, called Angel Prayers, and it's by Carl Gray. All right, so all right. So I'm just going to be calling on Metatron, okay, Archangel Metatron. All right, so here we go. Metatron, Archangel of Ascension, thank you for coming to me with your energy that goes beyond time and space. As your magnetic, indigo, and crystalline rays surround my being, my soul adjusts to the here now, and I find purpose in the present and allow divine guidance to carry me forward. My chakras align with love, and I prepare to create heaven on earth, and so it is. And you can also, if you're interested in working with the archangels, okay, I just want to just tell you a bit about Metatron, okay, and if you again, once again, I'd like to recommend this book. It's a very good book. Okay, it tells you all about their roles and other spiritual beings in the heavenly realm. Metatron works with Orion and Zondophone to help us adapt to the spiritual shifts that are taking place on the planet. Okay, and a lot of it is to do with the planetary movements, okay, as well as the phases of the moon, and portals and so forth. Metatron and Raphael works together to clear our body and energy. Okay, and if you want to, if you are or you want to be a Reiki or energy healer, you can work with, or you'll discover that you can work with Archangel Metatron and Raphael. All right, Metatron and Xandophone work together to ensure we have a spiritual connection without having to lose our balance as a human, because we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. Okay, so there just needs to be balance, because life should be all about balance. Now, before I commence, okay, and um um or continue, I should say, I just want to just light some candles here, so please bear with me. I just like writing, so I just like I don't know why I'm saying writing. Okay, let me just see if I can. All right, that's fine. Sorry about that. Just like to light my candles. Okay. Okay, so all right, so let me just quickly use this. It says it's called Spirit Junkie, and I'm just going to select one card from this deck. Our spiritual team would like us to select to have this card. All right, it's called or I should say it's Spirits. The deck, all right, is called, I don't know this. Sorry, my words are just twisting and tangling this morning. But anyway, let's push on. All right, so the words on this card, all right, it says here, my high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. Okay, my high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. All right, so it's all about like taking care of ourselves. It's all to do with self-love, self-care, remembering that that the divine spirit is within all of us. All right, every living thing. All right, and the journey should be all about love. All right, and if you operate in the essence of love, that will help to keep your vibration or your frequency high. All right. And it's very, very important as well that the people that you associate with or have around you, um they also operate, okay, in that high vibrational frequency. Okay, we want people around us that can inspire us, that can uplift our energy, that can make us feel good about ourselves. All right. Okay, before I start the healing reading, all right, I just want to just check to see what's happening, okay, around us, the energy. All right, so I'm going to be using the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Okay. Now, for you viewers out there, okay, if it's your first time, you don't know much about chakras, I'll just briefly tell you what it is. All right, chakras are the energy center points that help bring balance around the key body functions. Okay, there are 7 major ones and 21 minor ones. Okay, each major chakra represents a specific life area. Okay, so for example, the root chakra is normally associated with the color red and or brown, and represents our foundation, okay, such as our home, family, finances. All right. um, the sacral chakra is normally associated with the color orange, all right, and it represents our emotions, also creativity, also our emotional responses and our self-worth. The solar plexus chakra is normally associated with the color yellow and represents our confidence, willpower, inner strength, self-esteem. All right. The heart chakra is normally associated with the colors green or pink and represents love, self-care, warmth, compassion, joy. All right. Also forgiveness. The throat chakra is normally associated with the color blue. All right. And it represents the way we communicate, our creativity, and the way we express ourselves. The third eye chakra is normally associated with the color indigo. Okay, and it represents our perception, our foresight, our intuition, the subconscious mind. Then the crown chakra is normally associated with the colors purple or white, okay, or even silver, and represents our higher self, divine consciousness, our spiritual connections and beliefs. All right. And the auric field, okay, which surrounds the chakras, okay, is an invisible colored energy that surrounds the body, okay? Each color in your aura aligns to a specific emotion. Your aura holds the information about what you are currently feeling, the energy that has just passed, and the energy that will be coming into your life, okay? And the aura itself, okay, has different layers. You've got the etheric body layer, the emotional body layer, the mental body layer, the astral layer body, um, or a layer, the etheric template body or a layer, the celestial body or a layer, and the etheric template body or a layer. All right. So again, as I said earlier, okay, that I do have a video out that goes more into details, okay, what about the colors, what foods, why it's important to to heal, cleanse, balance your chakras and auras. So please, when you have a chance, please check out this video. And if you are again, there are also music meditations you can listen to, as well as guided meditations you can listen to, okay, on the YouTube channel or on the internet, or okay, or wherever uh you know websites or that you wish to visit. All right. So okay, so I'm going to continue. So let's see what's going on, what around the energy before we around the a bit, you know around us. All right, before I start using this deck. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is the current energy at this time? What is the current energy around this time? Okay, so we've got the Lovers. Okay, all right. You've got a lot of purple. So there are many colors here, but just I think the most important thing is to just focus on the color which is on the borderline of the card. All right. So maybe some of you might be going into a new relationship, or have some form of partnership. Okay, lovers could also represent loving yourself. Okay, um, finding some balance there, caring for yourself, seeing your self worth. All right, so you've got the lovers. Let's see what else. All right. Or maybe you are in a relationship, okay, and um there is a beautiful balance, okay, um and as I said, there could be balance between your um masculine and feminine energy, because we all embody masculine and feminine energies. You could be stepping into a leadership role or applying for a leadership role, okay, or embodying the masculine power, okay, at this moment. um you have a lot of there's a lot of blue hair, so you might be sort of like somebody who is a great communicator, who's able to express yourself, all right, standing or in your power at this time, okay. We also have the Magician. Okay, there's a lot of orange here. So the orange is to do with so you got the first one, okay, which is associated the purple around about the crown chakra. Then you got the blue, associated with the throat chakra. You got orange with the sacral chakra. Um, you could be somebody who's very passionate um, about bringing about your ideas. Okay, you could be working with another individual to do this because we are all spiritual magicians. Okay, all right, to be able to manifest things into our life, positive things. Okay, we should be try to manifest positive things that can make us happy. Okay, that can bring to make us more prosperous. All right, I also have a 10 of coins, so maybe some of you might be quite prosperous, abundant at this time, maybe discovering your gifts. Maybe somebody who is quite you might be quite confident. You might be very self-assured. You have a lot of yellow hair, all right, and yellow is very much connected to the solar plexus chakra, okay, as well. Okay, you've got 10 of coins, all right. So again, you might be feeling quite prosperous both spiritually and materially, all right. Okay, um let's see, let's take one. Okay, you might be in this Queen of Cups energy. Okay, a Queen of Cups is somebody who is very you know a very emotional person, very giving, loving, um and also balanced emotionally. All right, you could be using very, you could be very intuitive because you've got a lot of indigo hair. All right, maybe that's your striving, could be striving to be doing that. And last but not least, we've got king king of swords. Okay, so you might also be you know in this energy. All right, king of course, king of swords, sorry, I'm thinking of what, king of swords energy, somebody who is also somebody who speaks truth, very courageous, and have great mental power. All right, so which is very much connected to the crown chakra. All right, so okay, so let's so I'm going to be using this deck. All right, it's called Chakra Wizard by Tori Hartman. Okay, and I'm going to use the booklet as well, all right, to just help. um so I'm going to be selecting, I was guided to select 3 cards from this deck. Okay, all right, so the first card that I wanted to pop out, it says forgiveness. Forgiveness. All right, they wanted me to select this one, victim. All right, and faith. Okay, okay, so we've got forgiveness, victim, okay, and faith. All right, so okay, so the first one, you have a lot of purple hair. Okay, so a lot of it, although there are other colors, but this could mean, okay, this word, okay, really associates a lot with the crown chakra, all right, as well as the heart chakra. All right, all right, then okay, and then you've got the second one, victim. Okay, so a lot, okay, so maybe you or somebody around you or people around you, okay, they might be in this they could be sort of victim conscious, okay, um and maybe needing your forgiveness. All right. Now on the borderline, you've got a lot of green hair. So okay, so that's very much connected to the heart chakra. All right. It could be family members because you've got a lot of um you've got also brown hair, but the main color hair is green. All right. Or you might have fallen victim, all right, or someone else might have fallen victim, all right. So just take the energy as it resonates, because with tarot oracle readings is all to do with energy. It's timeless and it's also non-gender, okay. All right. And then the last one is faith. So again, this is very much connected. The main card, the borderline, all right, of this card is purple. So a lot of it has to do with our divine consciousness, okay, our higher self, very much also connected there as well. What we love, our connection with spirit, a higher power as well. All right. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so you could be dealing with somebody who needs your forgiveness. Um, maybe they um have a lack mentality because they don't have the faith um, to do things on their own, or maybe they want your forgiveness because they did something, um, because they lacked faith. All right. So, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to read on these cards. All right. So I'm going to let's see what this book has to say, okay? What our spiritual team would like us to know. All right. So I'm going to start off with the first card, forgiveness. Okay, and forgiveness is very important, all right? Jesus of 2000 years ago, he emphasized that a lot, okay? Because and that is one of the first steps to healing ourselves, all right? So let me just read more on the first card. Okay, it says here, the inspiration here, it says here all right, so okay, yeah, right. So let's see what this is all about. Okay, the person inquiry says this may be a time of family healing. Okay, and it goes on to say, can I forgive myself for loving people who hurt me? Okay, so it goes on to say here, this may be a time of family healing. Can I forgive myself for loving people who hurt me? All right. And the strange thing is that, okay, after meditating, all right, I was trying to put a crystal back, okay, the Moldavite crystal back, okay, and um the bloodstone, it fell on the floor. Okay, so again, I mean, family is very much associated with um blood, okay, or bloodline. All right, so I think this there could be something there, okay. Because as soon as the blood stone fell, I knew it was something to do with family, okay. And this word comes up here. So it goes on to say, can I forgive myself for loving people who hurt me? All right, so if you've experienced that, then you may need to do that. Okay, everyone needs to do that. Okay, and that's why in my reading on Friday, please check it out when you have a chance. The divine goddess Kuan Yin, um, there was a message there from Kuan Yin, okay, who is a divine goddess, and she's all about compassion, forgiveness. All right, so please check it out when you have time. The key words or suggestions, okay, for this, it says So some of you might be having your wishes fulfilled. You may be holding on to your dreams, or you could also be healing past um, hurts or wounding. Okay, and the key words for this first message, it says it also means belonging, self-forgiveness, and fulfillment. And one of the things that we also have to remember, that as much as it's important to forgive other people who have hurt us, who have done us wrong, we need to forgive ourselves as well, okay, in the process. All right. All right, so I'm just going to read on the second one where it talks about, it says victim. Victim, victims. I'm just going to read. Okay. It goes on to say, okay, the personal inquiry here, it says, how are my actions connected to my inability to create breakthroughs? Okay, so this is for the second card, okay, where it says victim. Am I willing to make new choices in order to grow? Okay. How are my actions connected to my inability to create breakthroughs? Am I willing to make new choices in order to grow? Okay. Because the spiritual journey is about growth. Okay. Spiritual growth, learning from our mistakes, make using um or maybe getting that knowledge or wisdom that we need in order to make the right choices and decisions, because our destiny is very much connected to the choices and decisions that we make. Okay, because destiny is the end result of how we choose to live our life, is all to do with our decisions and the choices that we make in our life. All right. So it's very important to take that to take this on board. All right, when you're going through life. Okay. Um and the key ideas, okay, regarding or surrounding this card, it says maybe you might be feeling blocked, or maybe somebody or another individual might be feeling blocked, not able to move forward in their life. There could be some blaming others, okay, for their for exercising poor judgment or making wrong decisions and choices, okay. Um, there could be some form of resentment, all right, um, in the process. Okay, it could be against an individual or individuals. This person could be also deluding themselves, okay, or you could be deluding yourself. Take the energy as it resonates, okay. And again, by maybe doing some form of shadow work or self-reflection, you may discover that there is potential for greatness, okay, to move beyond where you are, okay, to become great, to be able to heal and become a better version of yourself. And the key words associated with the second card, it says growth, breakthrough, empowerment. All right. And I'm just going to read on the third card where it talks about faith. All right. Or maybe you might be, or this person might be in a position, maybe they lack forgiveness or not able to forgive themselves. They're probably still stuck in the past, and because of that, it's contributing for them not to have that faith to be able to move on, okay, from past hurts. All right. And have a more positive mindset about themselves, about the future. All right. So I'm going to read on the last card from the Chakra Wisdom deck. And the person inquiry, it says, I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I willing to allow myself to shine? Okay, I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I willing to allow myself to shine? So this is very much connected, okay. Especially if you or any individuals or people around these individuals are in they have a victim mentality, okay, um, or operate in a lack mindset. And the key ideas, okay, and maybe this is why you've got the brown, because the brown does represent our root chakra, which is also to do with our instability and our security in the area of life. All right. Um, and the key ideas, okay, it says maybe some individuals or an individual, maybe you might have a narrow focus when it comes to you, okay, and manifesting things around you, or your understanding, okay, of what abundance is all about. And also maybe we need to look around and see what miracles are all around us, okay, and maybe as well, maybe an individual or you or somebody around those individuals, or this person might not be following wise counsel, okay, and maybe that's why they keep making the same mistakes, okay. Also, maybe they might have spiritual gifts and not accepting it, or ignoring it, or misusing it, um and also using, as I said earlier, using energy in a self-defeating way, okay, and as a result they just somehow feel stuck, or because they have that they don't feel good about themselves, or they have a lack mentality, okay, or they operating in lack. All right. And the key words, all right, here it says gifts, muse, fear. Okay, so maybe this person could be also doing these things, or thinking that way because they're operating out of fear. All right, so just take the energy as it resonates. Okay, all right. So very beautiful, powerful messages. Okay, that can help you or someone you know, or somebody who is around somebody, or somebody, if in case you might know this individual. Okay, so let's see what um so first of all, I'm going to be using the energy and spirit oracle to see what advice or message. All right. It could be to do with this energy. All right. So they wanted me to select this card. It says here, it's on number 13. It says confusion, many choices, uncertainty. Okay. So it could be you or somebody you associated with, or people around other people might be uncertain at this time how to move forward. All right. They might be confused at this time. So let's see. Okay, so it goes on to say many choices, uncertainty. The confusion card reveals a time of indecision and unrest. You want to move forward, yet multiple signs point in conflicting directions. There's much to consider, but uncertainty is fragmenting your energy, making you feel agitated or lost. Sometimes many options can cause you to jump into a lot of different directions, starting one thing, then going on to another. Yet at the same time, indecision can keep you frozen in uncertainty, afraid of doing the wrong thing. You do nothing at all. Don't bring an all or nothing attitude to your choices. There is no right or wrong decision, just a new step in your process. So calm your energy and think things through. Trust in the light and resourcefulness of your internal self. Within that radiant source, all answers appear and clarity is yours. Okay, so maybe you, or maybe this individual or individuals or people around these people you're associated with, maybe they need to go maybe time, they need to, sorry, go out in nature, um, to figure things out. Maybe they need to maybe do some shadow work or some form of introspection or self-reflection here. All right. And the affirmation to this card, it says, I release doubt and the need for certainty. I am comfortable making choices and taking action. I believe in myself. All right. So the affirmation here says, I release doubt and the need for certainty. I am comfortable making choices and taking action. I believe in myself. So maybe this is what you or this individual or individuals or people around these individuals you're associated with, maybe that's what they need to do. All right. Maybe believe in themselves, because again, self-doubt does create fear. All right. All right. And this could be a blockage. Okay, this can create a blockage, all right, to enable someone to move forward in their life. Okay, so I'm going to be using, I'm going to select one card from this deck. It's called Angels and Auras, and see what comes out. Okay, we've got self-respect and worthiness. Okay, um, and as I said that, if you notice that this lady is wearing yellow, and yellow is very much connected to the solar plexus chakra. Okay, and that can help us to feel more confident, um with ourselves. It could raise our um self-esteem, our find us to have the strength. All right. And we can, one of the ways we can also do that is to connect with our spiritual guides to help us, all right, to help us to gain that power to step into basically to step into our power, okay, or become the leader that we've been called to do, all right, to step into our life, our real life purpose as well, all right. And it may require us to feel worthy, and to have some form of self-respect as well, okay. And at the bottom it says self-worth affirmations, independent, motivated. So some of you might need to maybe you know, have or find some affirmations that can help to raise your vibration, how you feel about yourself, okay, and also help raise your aura as well. Okay, so let me just read more on this. It says here, your self confidence and power expanding due to your commitment to positive self talk and the use of affirmations. All right, so again, here it's recommending that we use affirmations, okay, to feel more confident about ourselves. The universe is delivering more encouragement and motivation to you now than ever before. Because of this energy shift, you can expect doors to open, deeper connections to develop, and the natural divine energy of joy to fill your life. Okay. And the color activations, okay. That's to do with the aura. You got pink and purple. All right. And it goes on to say the color pink is reminding, because you do have a bit of pink hair, all right, and a bit of purple down here. It says the color pink is reminding you that love comes from within, When we are truly expressing self-love, the world reflects that back to us. Okay, and the energy of purple literally helps you to stand tall and be in your power. All right. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to be using this deck. It's called the Sacred Self-Care, and see what message spirit has for us. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so it says here, write a gratitude list. Write a gratitude list. All right. So, in order for more blessings to come into our life, we need to, you know, um, be grateful. Okay. Thank those that have helped us along our way, our journey. Okay. Through life. All right. So let's see. Okay. So first of all, the mantra for this card, it says, I am grateful. And it goes on to say, ultimately, the only thing that we can fully control is our thoughts. To call in good vibes, write a list of things that you're grateful for. It can be for any given day or just a general list of the good stuff in life. Reflect on past difficult situations to uncover the lessons that were hidden in them. Feel gratitude for how everything has evolved to land you where you are now. Practicing gratitude allows us to shift back to the present moment and recognize how divinely orchestrated life truly is. Holding on to resistance and expectations keeps us attached to our suffering. When we take time to consistently and authentically express our appreciation for others, we receive gratitude in return. This process creates a beautiful cycle of positivity that propels us forward and into a more positive and stable experience of life. And then there's just a few questions here that um in time you can ask. It says, what are you grateful for? How can you show more gratitude daily? All right. Now, if you are interested, all right, in working with crystals, or what if you want to know, first of all, about crystals, the power crystals, I'll put the names of some books I'd like to recommend. All right, so please check the description box after this reading, and I'll just show you the most popular ones, okay, that you can use for chakra and aura healing. All right, so we've got the first one here is this is red jasper. Okay, red jasper. Okay, this is very much associated with the root chakra. Okay, I've got here carnelian, which is very much connected to the sacral chakra. Got citron. Okay, this is um associated it's a very popular crystal, very much associated with the solar plexus chakra. Okay, then you got this is rose quartz. I recommend anyone or anybody, all right, I should say, to please get one. And this crystal is very much associated with the heart chakra. All right, this one is called turquoise. It's a very popular one. Okay, and very much connected to the throat chakra. All right. Um, This one is called lapis lazuli, which is very popular, very much connected to the third eye chakra. Okay, and we have here amethyst. It's a very popular spiritual protective stone, and this crystal is very much connected to the crown chakra, as well as clear quartz as well. All right, and if you if you don't want all these to have all these crystals for each that's connected to each particular chakra aura, this is a very good crystal. It's called, or is known as, a chakra stone. And if you notice, there are different colors on this crystal or stone. All right. Okay. All right. So to help us with our chakra and aura healing, let's see what colors, okay, our spiritual team is recommending, okay, for us to work with. And you can use colors. As I said, colors is very much connected to the auras and chakras. All right. You can use colors for visualization, for any type of healing, to uplift your vibration frequency. Okay, so we have gold, the color gold, that can help attract abundance. Okay. All right, we've got red. All right. And this is very much connected to the root chakra. All right. And it also is, or that it could use red to help us to heal the root chakra. And it says that free yourself from pain. Okay. Let's see what other colors. Okay, we've got gray as well. Okay. It says learn to scan your body. So some of us might need to wear a bit of gray. All right. Also chocolate to nourish our body and soul. And I mean, chocolate itself does contain zinc, okay, which is very good. It's what I learned is also good for hair growth. All right. um Jade, take action, and it could help us to feel more grounded. And if you notice, it's very much connected to nature. Jade is also a stone that's very much connected to the heart chakra, and also to do with forgiveness as well. All right. And the final one, rose. And you can use rose again. It's very much connected to the heart chakra, and also help to love ourselves more, and also to help us to attract a relationship, someone who is going to help uplift our spirit, love us unconditionally as well, and also to love ourselves, which is the most important thing, right? Because as I said, the journey is about love, should be about love, balance, being self-sufficient. Okay. So I just want to just recall the colors, okay, that came out. So we have gold, okay, red, gray, chocolate or brown, okay, although chocolate you can find, it could be white or dark, dark brown, or any other color now. Okay. We got jade, okay, all right, jade and rose, okay. I think it's like a dark rose. I think it's like a dark um like a dark purple. So all right. So let's see what is essential oils, okay, our spiritual team would like us to use or work with. If you're interested in essential oils, So if you like the messages that's coming out so far, and interested in these decks which I'm using for the reading today, please don't forget to check the description box. Okay, all right. So they want us to use lemongrass, or recommending lemongrass oil. It helps to alleviate and regenerate, okay, our body, our energy. All right. Okay. Also, manuka oil. It helps bring self regeneration and transformation. Okay, especially if you are on a spiritual path and you're going through this transformations stage, uh transformative, sorry, stage. Um okay, lemon eucalyptus. Okay, it helps to energize the spirit. Okay, lemon eucalyptus oil. um okay, turmeric oil. It helps rebuilds body, mind, and spirit. Let's see what else. um Yarrow oil. It helps physical and emotional wounds. Okay. Okay, and the last one, Roman chamomile. Okay, Roman chamomile. It helps to promote calmness and peace. Okay, because in order for us to you know move forward with our life, okay, we need to have a positive mindset, and we also need to have peace of mind as well. Okay, this card came out in reverse, so I think spirit my spirit team wanted me to mention this. All right, bergamot oil. It brightens spirits and attracts prosperity. So, all right, so that's a bonus here. Okay, so I'll just recap the oils. All right, so we got lemongrass oil, um, manuka oil. All right, lemon eucalyptus oil. All right, turmeric oil, yarrow oil, Roman chamomile oil, and bergamot oil. Okay, so these are just oils that spirit is suggesting. So just take what you feel that you need, or if you feel, or if you're interested in working, or or you love essential oils. That's something that you can consider. All right. So to close the reading, I'm going to be using these two last decks. All right. So let's see what additional crystals, all right, apart from the ones I showed you earlier, what you can use to help cleanse, balance, make you feel more good about yourself. Okay. All right, so let's see. Spiritual angels, what crystals do you recommend for the collective? Okay, so we have here howlet. Okay, and this is good for the crown chakra. It helps for meditation, and it says that to see more clearly, close your eyes. Okay, so that maybe will help you or this individuals to make a choice if they are a bit confused about how to proceed. All right. Um, we've got smoky quartz. Okay, this is very much connected, and you can help it with the root chakra to give you also for strength. It says strength. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. Okay, and can help us to be more grounded as well. Okay, we've got rhodonite. This crystal is good for the heart chakra. Um, it says love. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. And rhodonite is very good for any type of healing, okay? Whether it's something that's happened in the past, to do with any form of trauma, pain, okay. They also wanted me to take this one. Okay, this is again jade is coming up here. The crystal jade. Um, and that can help us to be more to show more compassion. It helps to us. The energy can be used to help us to resolve our conflicts with compassion. All right. Also, rose quartz, okay, which I mentioned earlier, which is very much connected to the heart chakra, and it also says self-love. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. All right. Let me just see if I can. We've got, let me see, 5 here, and okay, okay, and to help balance the chakras, you some other crystals that, okay, and one of them I mentioned earlier, as well as jade. Okay, but it says that the only illusion is separation. Okay, and it's also the unity. And it says blue lace agate, amethyst. Okay, which I mentioned earlier, and but this one is new jade. Okay, so you've got jade and new jade. All right. Okay. Okay, and okay, so um I'm going to finish off this reading, okay, by using this deck. It's called Love 100 Ways to Make You Sparkle. Okay, so I'm just, because it's just, let me just shuffle and see what comes out. Okay. Okay. And let me just take 3 from this one. Just give it a bit of a shuffle. Okay, so I'm going to read them out. Okay, it says balance is key. I will mix self-care with effort. All right. Shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you will still be among the stars. All right. Never let the odds keep you from doing what you know in your heart you were meant to do. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. Okay, so that's to help boost our self-confidence, our self-esteem here. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Okay, so a lot of it is to do with our self-confidence here, which is very much linked to the solar plexus chakra. And my thoughts are positive and full of joy. Okay, so it's all to do with how we think about ourselves, and also associating with people that can inspire, can uplift us up, all right, and not bring us down all the time. So we need to surround ourselves with positive people, and also to have a clear and mind, think about ourselves, love ourselves, care, see the divine, okay, in ourselves and others. Is all to do with forgiveness. All right. um And basically, okay, the message here is to operate, in love, because again, the positive vibe that came out, it says, my high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. All right. So once again, thank you for tuning in. All right. To watch this reading. I hope whatever messages that come out is going to help you or help individuals you're associated with, or maybe, people who are associated with other people. So I hope this is going to help you. Please don't forget to check my other videos, my other readings out on my channel. If you have left comments or click the or subscribe to my channel, thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you did in the past or what you're about to do now is much appreciated. Please don't forget to check the description box. All right. um for all the names of the decks, books I'd like to recommend, and also about more about chakras and auras and about the crystals which I showed you throughout the reading. All right. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, the week coming up, or the week ahead. And if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.